Next topic is canapes. So canapes refers to toasted or fried slice of bread with toppings. It can also be referred to an open sandwich with endless toppings or endless varieties of toppings can be added. And it is not compulsory to have a bread as the base. You can use some other things, like even we can use biscuits, or even we can use small pie shells for the base. So basically canapé refers to a small open face sandwich with a base, spread, topping and a garnish. So let's discuss about parts of canapes. First part is the base. So it must be firm enough for the guest to handle. So basically it is the base. Base can be bread or even biscuits, or even can be any kind of pie shells, or sometimes vegetable slice also can be used as the base. So the first property has to be like it is firm enough for the guest to handle. So basically it is taken by hand, and it is like a bit size. So you need to take it using your hand. So it must be firm enough to handle. The bread can be toasted, fried or baked till crispy. So normally the bread or the base will be toasted or fried or even sometimes baked also. The base can be cut into various interesting shapes such as rectangle, square, circle, crescent, diamond, etc. So to get a nice appearance or a nice eye appeal, we'll cut the base into various shapes. So these are some of the properties of base. Second one is the spread. The main property of the spread is that it adds flavors and moist to the canapé, and it acts as a glue, or it holds the main body to the canapé. And the third property is like spreads provide a fat barrier and prevent the base getting soggy. So of course there may be water in the main body, so the water may ooze out and goes to the base. So spread is act as a coating for the base in order to avoid the bread getting soggy. So these are the main three properties of spread. So spread is something like a paste in a spreadable texture, which is normally using, for example, you are using mayonnaise or tomato ketchup, something like that. Next one is the main body. This part of the canapé may be almost any savory food such as cold meat, seafoods, vegetables, etc. And basically any kind of, or the main body or main ingredient comes in this main body part, or it is otherwise called as topping also, main body or topping. And it should have a harmony with the shape of the base as well as with all other ingredients. And the fourth one is the garnish. As usual, it adds eye appeal. It should enhance the main body and not overshadow it. So always you need to be careful while giving garnish to a small food like canapé. And it can be a small piece of herb, sliced stuffed olives, or any other kinds of colored vegetable cut into small pieces. So the garnish has to be complement the entire appearance of the canapé. So these are the basic properties of, or basic parts of canapes: base, spread, main body or topping, and the last one is garnish. Here you can see the picture of a parts of a canapé. Here you have the bread as the base, and you have something like mayonnaise or as a spread, and you have the topping. You have a ham slice, and you have a yellow cherry tomato as a garnish. So these are the base, spread, topping, and garnish. So it is topping can be also called as main body also. So let's discuss about the types of bases which can use. We have various types of we can use various types of base. First one is blini. Blini is basically a buckwheat or Russian pancake made of buckwheat. So we are making a buckwheat batter and we are making small pancakes. That is blini. Blini can be used. The Russian pancake or Russian starters like sakuski and all, we are using blinis as the base. And we have barquettes, boat shaped pastry shell or tart shell. And we have tartlet shells. And we have filo tart. Filo tart is basically made from filo pastry. And next you have gujor. Gujor is basically made of choux pastry, and always there may be a hole inside. And we can use crackers also. We can use some kind of flat breads, or even wall oven base also can be used for making canapes. And sometimes you can use cucumber cups or even cucumber slices also can be used as base. We have crostinis, small chips, and even bread cut into various shapes. These are some of the more commonly used bases for canapes. Next one is spreads. Spread can be of various types, like we can use mayonnaise, we can use flavored butters, or even you can use tomato ketchup or any derivatives of mayonnaise or cream based dressings also you can use. But it has to be in a spreadable texture. Third one is the main body. Main body can be any kind of things, like it can be vegetable, cured meat or fish, or sometimes cheese. And here you can see small crackers are there. In between the crackers we have a cheese slice, and we have a slice of cucumber, tomato, onion, and top with some bacon and cheese. So any kind of uh, ingredients can be given as main body. And we have the garnish. Garnishes can be normally a small sprig of herbs, or sometimes here the garnish is like we have the leaves as well as we have the caviar. And sometimes we can be sometimes it can be a slice of olives or a small bruno of vegetables, etc. can be used as garnish. And let's discuss about some kind of or some examples of canapes. First one is canape rigolet. These are actually classical canapes, and nowadays there are various types of canapes has been originated with various types of ingredients. In this classical examples, there may be maximum of 2 or 3 ingredients. Okay. And canape rigoletto, the spread can be cane butter. So basically, we are making a flavored butter using cane pepper powder. And the topping is like chopped egg white, egg yolk, ham, tongue, fine herbs, and truffles. So these are the toppings of this canape. And the second one is canape alla Diana. Basically, horseradish butter is used as the spread, and rye bread is normally using. And the toppings are salmon and marinated herring. So it is basically a fish-based canape. And the third one is canape congolaise. Congolaise is basically we'll adding tuna butter to the base, and on top we have poached mussels and a sprig of parsley. So again, this one is also a seafood-based canape. And fourth one is canape region. We are using lobster butter, and we are using lobster butter as spread, and we are using chopped egg mixed with the mayonnaise, and on top we are adding lobster corals. So these are the first 4 examples of classical canapes. And again we have canape alla Niçoise. The spread is like anchovy butter, and it is topped with stuffed olives, and again the space is filled with anchovy butter. So basically we have only 3 ingredients: the base and anchovy butter as well as olives. So as in salad Niçoise, here is again a combination of anchovies and olives came, and it is like a common combination in French cuisine. Like we are making tapenade and all, we are making anchovy and olives paste, and it's like a common combination. Or even salad is also we are using the combination of anchovies and stuffed olives. And next one is canape poulet, and it's like round shaped bread we are spreading with anchovy butter, and we are sprinkling egg yolk, and it is topped with blanched shrimps. And the last one is canape vulvi, and it is like again we are spreading a butter with tarragon butter. Tarragon butter, again we are melting the butter or keeping the butter into room temperature, and we are adding chopped tarragon, and we are again setting the butter. That's how we are making normally flavored butter. And we are applying the tarragon butter and topped with a slice of ham, and again it is garnished with tarragon. So these are some of the common examples of or classical examples of canapes.